What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So today we're going to be going over Sign of Django versus Ray in Territory Wars. I'm going to be going down the list of GLs. Hopefully we can get all 6 of them. We already know we can do Lord Vader. We're going to be going up against Ray, and I want to get this video out before TW starts tomorrow. We're also going to be going over the mods, and I'm going to be talking about my general opinion on how difficult the fight was, and in terms of how doable it is, how strict the modding and turn order needs to be. And I'm kind of just going to give you guys my overall breakdown of the fight. So let's get started. Okay, so let's go over the mod set real quick. Sign of Django has a really horrible mod set. He has 4 protection primaries. He's at 213 speed because in Territory Wars he gets plus 90 speed. I want to keep the same turn order. I think I might be going a little bit too far on him in terms of protection survivability because he's pretty durable. You guys will see. Fennec Shen haven't changed her mods at all. She's still at 262 with 3 offense primaries. Offense, health. You don't really need to worry about the crit chance as much, especially when you get it a high relic, so keep that in mind. Bam, again, not a really big damage dealer in terms of like, how do I want to say it? I have him more tanky. I don't know why that's so hard to say. I have him more tanky, mainly for survivability, for that damage immunity. I don't really need to max out his offense because the whole team hits hard already. Quill, again, just protection, keep him healthy, guys. If he dies, your IG is in trouble. IG, you don't need him that fast, guys. You really don't. I would just say just keep the right turn order. You know, IG going first if you're going up against like Lord Vader or teams that do debuffs, and then IG. You could probably even get away with just having a faster Quill because of how powerful the Omicrons make this team. So we're going up against Array. They're pretty much all R7. Let me go back real quick and we can look at these relics real quick. Alright, so it's an R7 Ray with the ultimate, JTR7, and then Relic 5 Handbag Bros, and Relic 5 Holdo. So I would say this is about your typical Ray team. Some of you guys are requesting for me to fight Ray Cat, so I'm definitely keeping my eye out for Ray Cat. But for this fight, it's really not that difficult. I only get 19 banners though because I was playing with my food a little bit, and you guys will see what I do. But for the most part, guys, not that bad of a fight, and you can totally use Dash Rendar. If you guys don't have Fennec and you have Dash ready, Dash I think might actually make this team go faster. I think this is a really good counter. I think this will hopefully help a lot of you guys out. You don't need maxed out Relics and Sign of Django either, guys. I definitely think this will help a lot of those guilds where you're just constantly getting flooded with Ray walls, and Rays are very irritating. Probably the most persistent GL on defense. So we debuff everybody. I'm going to go ahead and throw an armor shred onto Ray just to make her a little bit squishier. And then at this point, we just really need to build birds and get our contract. It's a pretty straightforward fight. We do have the damage immunity. I mean, not damage immunity, healing immunity on IG, which is a little scary, but he's pretty tanky. So we got 20 birds already. Unfortunately, birds will stop at damage immunity. Otherwise, that Ray would have been dead. So birds do stop there. It's just a little bit unfortunate, but that's part of Ray's mechanics there. So we got her into the damage immunity, which is cool. We do have a Whirlwind online, so I do have to keep that in mind. And then she's going to go into Ultimate. So, you know, we're kind of just playing this. There's not really a cut strategy here other than just get our contract, build up our momentum, build up our birds, and kill the team. So here, yeah, just AoE, get our contract completed, you know, get the birds, put the damage immunity. You do not need a ramp Fennec Shand in this case. In Territory Wars, you do not need a ramp Fennec Shand, really. Just put damage immunity on whoever needs it for survivability, to keep the team alive. So, and I think we're going to pause here real quick, just because I want to show you guys what Ray's ultimate does to my team. Because we do take less damage in Territory Wars. So right here, everyone's taking about, on average, 58k. And then there's a bunch of 9k hits here. I think these are just like the extra hits with the extra damage. But for the most part, we all took an ultimate no problem because under Sign of Django's lead with the Omicron, we take 18% less damage. We have way more max health, way more max protection. Our team is just really durable. And then we have all this extra mastery increase, so we can easily take an ultimate from Ray. No problem. We can probably even take a second one, but I don't want to chance it. So damage immunity triggers. We're going to go ahead and put this on over to Quill, I believe. Yes, put it on to Quill. Now, I can kill Ray here. I should have killed Ray here. But I really wanted to get the protection block from Sign of Django. I really wanted to see what that looked like, since this was my first time in Territory Wars. So, we got the protection disruption is what it's called. So right here over Ray, as you guys can see, the way this mechanic works, it's basically just like the Y-Wing. It's just you cannot dispel it, and it cannot be prevented or resisted, and I mean, it's a log debuff, essentially. So it's for 2 turns, so her protection bar is completely gone. She can't gain any bonus protection, protection up, cover protection, it's just gone, okay? That's kind of how that works. So I wanted to get that out, and then all of a sudden, you know, the whirlwind that I was talking about earlier gets me, so that's what I get for playing with my food. But then Fennec Shen wants to get some revenge, so we end up just basicing Ray pretty much to death here, which I should have done before. So right here, just want to showcase the damage. And keep in mind, GLs take 30% less damage too. So what's going on here with the yellow numbers versus the white numbers is, again, just to remind you guys, in Territory Wars, Silent Django's contract also deals true damage. Every time anybody does damage on the team, we deal true damage an additional time. So since Fennec Shen hits 5 times on her basic, we're also going to deal true damage 5 separate times. So right here, this is her normal damage, and then you have your true damage. So I mean, it kind of goes off screen, but you know, there's 2 more sets of these numbers up there. So we're hitting her for quite a bit of damage, and I mean, she pretty much just falls over. No protection, so it's easy. And at this point, we kind of just finished the fight. But yeah, my overall thoughts on this fight is, it felt very easy. Like I said, I could have killed Ray very early, but again, I just wanted to show off the protection disruption, and you know, I lost the banner for my guild, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, guys, and then oh yeah, let me go back real quick here. I want to show you guys what birds look like. So birds do true damage on their own, but we are going to get separate numbers. I think this is dealing true damage from his special offense for birds, because birds already deal true damage in and of themselves. So here are the birds, and then here is the Sign of Django contract. Here is what I think is going on, and then the crit is just the normal AoE that comes with it. So yeah, and then we trigger damage immunity, and then damage immunity eats up the rest of our birds. If we'd had damage immunity, this whole team would have just probably died. I'm not joking. Bam is like a nuclear deterrent in Territory Wars. When his birds go off post-contract, I mean, he just levels the board. It's pretty awesome. So here, yeah, we just kind of finished the fight. But yeah, this fight's not super difficult. The modding I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, I would say you don't need to be super strict about it. I would just say make sure you get the right turn order at least. And, you know, make sure the people that need health and protection have it. Like I said, I run 4 protection primaries on Sign of Django. I think it's a little bit excessive, but that's mainly because I want him to survive while I'm still testing in Territory Wars. After probably a couple more Territory Wars, I'll probably start to scale back down on the protection on him and probably put some offense, because he does some really good damage. It's just, I don't want him to die. I really don't want him to die. Obviously, he tried eating a whirlwind and it didn't happen. But for the most part, I think this is a pretty solid fight, and you definitely don't need Relic 8 or 9 to do this. You can probably be at Relic 5 and still be okay. It's just that leadership and unique from Sign of Django is really, really strong, guys. And then here, I thought my game was going to crash, but we do get the 19 banners. There you go. There it is. Well, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope this video helps you in terms of, you know, building your confidence against going up against Ray. Ray walls can be very, very irritating. I know they're probably the most common GL you see in Territory Wars, where it's just, you know, they get holds all the time. They're just very irritating. They're hard to counter, but I think this could be a really feasible counter towards it to really help your guild kind of push through that next territory, or even just put more GLs down, because now you have an extra GL counter. Other than that, we're going to be going up against JML next. I should have a video for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be looking for Ray Cats, as well as the other GLs we haven't killed yet. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.